Xi Jinping does not travel much to other countries, but when he does, the world takes a notice. This week, Xi Jinping is making rare moves outside China on a tightly packed diplomatic tour through Vietnam, Malaysia, and Cambodia. So the question is, what's the urgency? Well, she is threading a needle that was poked open by none other than Donald Trump. You see, earlier this month, Trump announced sweeping tariffs from the White House Rose Garden. Well, you understand the irony. And Southeast Asia took the biggest hit. Vietnam faced 46% tariffs, Malaysia 24%, and Cambodia nearly 50%, 50. In a region where exports to the US form the economic backbone, these numbers weren't just headlines, they were the shockwaves. Now enters Xi Jinping, offering an alternative. From multi-billion dollar rail projects in Vietnam to massive trade and infrastructure deal in Malaysia and Cambodia, China is presenting itself as a steady friend in a world where the US is becoming increasingly unpredictable. In a classic charm offensive, but this time, this is strategic. So why now? Because China is also hurting. The US was China's biggest export market in 2024. With tariffs shutting these doors down, Beijing needs new buyers, and quickly. Southeast Asia, with its rising consumption and geographic closeness, is the perfect target. Xi's goal: reposition China as the region's reliable long-term partner just when the US is looking, well, a little too volatile. In Vietnam, Xi oversaw 40 new agreements, including an 8.3 billion railway project that will connect China to northern Vietnam. Then comes Malaysia. In Malaysia, already a massive importer of Chinese goods, the deal are expected to keep flowing. Cambodia, well, historically China's loyal friend, is being showered with new investments. But there is a twist. Stay with me. Southeast Asian leaders are not falling head over heels. They are cautious. They are worried that Chinese goods meant for the US will now flood their own markets. Vietnam's new leader, Tu Lam, welcomed Xi Jinping but immediately phoned Washington after these tariffs were dropped. Then comes Cambodia. Cambodia's Prime Minister Hun Manet, son of longtime Chinese ally Hun Sen, has also made moves towards the US, hinting a tariff negotiation. And Malaysia is also doing the same thing. What's happening here is a classic diplomatic hedging, staying friends with everyone but committing to no one. Southeast Asia isn't choosing sides, it's buying time. And this is a very smart move when it comes to geopolitics. Because while China offers money and infrastructure, the US still hold powerful sway over global markets, security alliances, and technology partnerships. Why risk upsetting either? Xi's tour might strengthen China's presence in the region, but it won't erase old fears. Countries still worry about becoming too economically dependent on China. They fear getting swamped with cheap goods. And they know one shift in Beijing or Washington can change the rules of this game overnight. So is Xi winning this game? Well, he is gaining ground, but not loyalty, not yet. And in a region that thrives on flexibility, that might be Southeast Asia's strongest move. As the dragon woos and the eagle bites, it's the tigers who are learning to dance between them.